All right, guys, so welcome back to my live stream. Welcome back to my live stream, guys. It's called the apple here. Why everything got scatter? All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, guys, what we're just going to be doing on this live is as regular, you know. You're just going to be speculating what's going to be happening this coming week. So, let's be active. Let's be active. Let's be active. Let's be active. So, guys, as you can see on your screen, this is AUD USD. Let's go to our daily time frame. Let's see what. As I said last week, remember on the live stream, I told you guys that buy side liquidity, they want to take charge. So, as you are seeing, you see that what price did. Price tapped this other block and keep buying. So I told you guys last week that before we're going to wait, or before we're going to take any buys from this setup, we are going to expect price to take out this high to give us a break of structure first. So now that's confirmed already. So now anything that we are doing now with AUD USD, GBP USD, Euro USD, and NZD USD, we are going to be bullish. We are going to be bullish. So now what we are going to be expecting, a pullback first for keep buying, because as price is pumping like this now. In fact, we need to wait for this bullish one to restructure first before we start buying. Because now it has no restructure. When I mean by restructure, like maybe we might see something like this next week, like this, you know, something like this, like this night has restructure. Then from there, before we start thinking that, okay, see where we are going to be taking our entries from and all of that. But we can still trade this, yes. So let's just wait for price to do its thing. Let's wait for price to do its thing first, then before we are going to know what to do next. So, but once we see price or we see structure like this in the future, we know that, okay, yes, buy side liquidity, they have started their things, and we need to start going with them. So now what we are going to be expecting, we're going to be expecting a retracement by next week to come and tap this daily order block around this area, because there's a gap here. Then before we're going to be looking for buys or confirmation. So, but for next week, this is what we are going to be expecting. The bullish one has started. That started. And let's prepare our mind and let's see how we can catch some pips from this bullish market. So that's and that for AUD USD. This is daily time frame, don't forget. So let's go to Euro USD. Now for Euro USD, the same thing. I said everything last week, that with the way we were looking at price action, market structure wants to change bias. So I told you guys last week that we're going to be waiting for price to take out this other. Anybody that is selling from this zone, I said it last week that anybody that will be selling from this other block, you're going to hit stop loss. That was what I said last week. So if you missed the last week live, go and watch it and come back and see for yourself. I said it that anything that makes price not to take out this low, and with the kind of other block that we are seeing here, is not going to be valid. It's not going to be valid. So I told you guys that as price pull back like this and tap this other block and keep buying more, buy side liquidity, they have taken charge. So now what we are going to be expecting, we're going to be expecting a pullback down to this area before we're going to keep buying. But mind you, the things that I'm watching out for, now don't forget that we have, this is the external breakout structure. So now this is the low that caused the breakout structure, and this is the good order block that is leaving a fair value gap under it after the strip of this liquidity. So this area is good. So all of these areas that we are seeing like this are all liquidity areas. But now, what I'm anticipating to take next week, now don't forget that there was an internal breakout structure here, leaving liquidity. So this other block is another block that I'm anticipating to want to buy from. There's a liquidity there. So this other block is going to be valid. Let's mark our 1 hour order block, because 1 hour order block. This other block is where I'm anticipating to buy from next week. So what I'm anticipating, two things will happen here. Let me explain. So two things will happen here. One, why am I anticipating to buy from this place? Because in fact, Euro USD is just the only setup that's giving a very good, clear, bullish structure to take buys from. With what I've observed, I think other pairs for now, we are just going to be looking at them first. Then we have to restructure before we start taking any trade. But for Euro USD, it's kind of clear. Now, if you look at it now, you see that, okay, yes, after this internal breakout structure and the external break, let's leave the external break, or know that later on, price is going to come to this area and sweep all of these lows. If you look at it now, these are trend liquidity. So price is going to sweep all of these lows and tap this area before I'm going to keep buying. So now, why I'm anticipating to buy from here next week is because in most cases, we have always seen price like this. After taking out external breakout structure, price is just going to correct, tap here, and give a bullish run. Give a bullish run like this to take everybody here. Then over later, we'll start seeing maybe like a good change of character impulsively to start selling down to this area. Then before we'll start longing again. Yes, I've seen something like this very, very well in the chart. Not once, not twice. So this is what I'm anticipating to do next week. So around this area is going to be my POI for next week, maybe Monday, Tuesday. Anytime the price gets to this area, I'm going to take trade from here. I'm going to set my limit. But anything that makes this zone to fail, everybody listen. Anything that makes this zone to fail, here will be your other POI. Don't mark this other block here. Don't mark this other block here, because you will hit stop loss. Anything that makes here to hit stop loss, you will hit stop loss in all of these two other blocks. So here is going to be your next POI, because anything that makes here fail, price is just going to be coming to this area before we're going to keep buying. So, and now what is not giving me the confidence that, okay, yeah, this area is going to hold for the shorter run is because now look at the pullback that is coming into the market is very, very corrective, which is telling that, okay, yes, now sellers are very, very weak in this market. They are very, very weak. So as it's coming correctively, the nearest other block, don't forget, those of you that have been following me very, very well, I told you guys this. You see that price is corrective to maybe you have like 2 to 3 other blocks, and you see that price is corrective to the first other block. Okay, pick that first other block first after the sweep of liquidity. Pick that first other block, because as price is corrective like that, it's telling that they are very, very weak. So the nearest other block closer to that POI is going to be the valid POI. So now, as price is coming correctively, I'm going to be taking my entry from this area next week for buys first, shorter buy. 1 or 3 hits, then before I'm going to expect sales to come in, or price might just tap here and just keep buying, or price might just, this place might not hold. So my risk on this trade, I'm not going to be setting my full risk. I'm going to be setting my medium risk, not the lower risk, because this one is we are bullish. So it's going to be my medium risk. So if you want to take any trade, always know when to apply your good risk management. So this is what we are anticipating. But for now, we are buys on all of these pairs. You don't need to be selling. If you are selling Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, and NZD USD, bro, see, there's every chances and there's every possibility that you're going to dash them your money. So take your eyes off sales for now. Look at the buy side liquidity for all of these USD quote pairs. I beg you guys in the name of God. So anything that you're looking for now is supposed to be buy. Don't look for sales. So that's that, and that's that for Euro USD. Now let me go to GBP USD. GBP USD, the same thing. GBP USD, the same thing. So maybe next week we are going to see that price is going to rally down to this breakout block around there before we see a push to the upside, and maybe the impulsive change of character again and coming down like this, then before we'll keep buying. So we don't know, but something like this is what I'm thinking that is going to happen. I said all these things last week ago. So we're going to be expecting price to pull back to this area. Because if you go to daily time frame now, you see that in daily time frame now, under here is liquidity. Let me explain the longer run first before we start trading the shorter run. So if you look at it now, under here is liquidity. I marked the liquidity already. This low is liquidity. So price is going to come and sweep all of these lows later on. So this low is liquidity. There's still liquidity here, and this is the good order block that we're going to be taking this entry from. So now all these are traps. So next week now, before we are going to take any buy from this area, for the shorter run, we are going to be buying from here. We're going to be buying from here. But before you're going to take any buy for GBP USD, for the shorter run next week, you're going to watch out for this retracement. If this retracement is very, very aggressive, it's an uptrend. It's an uptrend though. It's an uptrend. Don't worry, I will come to USD. I'm on buy safe on USD JPY. I'm on buy. It's an uptrend. Price, that said that we are seeing is corrective. So price just wants to pull back normally and continue its move. So don't worry. After this pairs, I will talk about USD JPY. I'm on buy currently on that setup, on that trade. So now GBP USD, before we're going to be expecting to buy from this area, we are going to wait for price to come to this area correctively. If we are seeing that price is coming here aggressively, bros, don't buy this thing up because you will hit stop loss. Because this is your normal order block that you're going to be expecting price to tap for you. So if price is coming aggressively, it's telling you that this order block is going to fail. This is the area that is coming. Now, based on it is the trend, even if it's coming aggressively to this area, take your trade. You're going to hit TP. Don't worry. So that's just it. But if it's coming correctively, maybe if you are seeing something like this next week, see 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 something like, okay, take your trade from here to buy to this area before we're going to be expecting maybe something like this again to happen. There's something like this again, all those, So, but if you are seeing that price is coming correctively like this, put your entry here, take this buy from here because you're going to have a short buy. Price is going to tap this area and is going to react from here and move to the opposite side. So that is that and that's that for that. But for the longer run, price is going to sweep all of this liquidity and tap this area and buy. So if you're not in the Telegram group, I don't know what you're waiting for. Join the Telegram group now so we can. So in case I post this setup, you guys can trade from it. So let's go to NZD USD. I told you guys last week that we are going to see a rejection from this other block. I told you guys last week that from this other block, we're going to see a selling rejection to sweep all of these lows and maybe come here first, then before we go bullish again. This is what I'm anticipating for NZD-USD. In fact, NZD-USD is not showing me. It's not showing me that kind of area that Euro-USD and GBP-USD is showing me. What I'm anticipating for NZD-USD, I'm waiting for price to clear out all of this area here because I'm not seeing any good order block here. Price is going to clear out everybody. All these places are liquidity. It's going to clear out everybody. Tap here, feed this level gap, this breakout bell before I'm going to keep buying. So this is where I'm anticipating to buy NZD-USD from. So let's be active and let's see how we are going to make money from this price. So all of this price, they have changed their market structure. If you are observing now, this is what the last breakout structure, so a change of character impulsively. So leaving a fair value gap, other block. So this is the daily other block. We're going to expect price to sweep this liquidity, tap here, then we're going to keep buying. So this retracement is going to be corrective. For you to know that this area is going to valid, it's going to be valid. This retracement will be very, very corrective. So you're not going to expect price to just, even if price is just falling aggressively, no problem. We're going to buy from here because all the OUSD quote pairs, they have all changed market structure. So that's that for that. So let's go to USD JPY. Somebody was talking about USD JPY just now. USD JPY. Now for USD JPY, I marked this area last week. In fact, I was on this trade last week. Around this area. I sent this setup to the Telegram group. I think I marked yes, I worked with my daily order block. Was it my daily order block or 4 hours order block? Where did I take the energy from? I took it from here. It was my 4 hours order block. I remember. I took it from here. It was my 4 hours order block. So I took my entry from here. I took the first entry here last week, and price was on profit. All of a sudden, the price came down, and I said break even. Price took me on the break even. So when I saw this double leg, so you are seeing double leg like this in Forex, what it means is that buy side liquidity, they want to take charge. And for price to respect this other block, you tell that, okay, this other block is very, very valid. I mean, I don't forget the trend. This is a bullish trend. So if you go to weekly, let me show you something in weekly time frame. If you go to weekly, you will see that. Let me show you something weekly. You will see that price broke this structure. Now you see this red candlestick that came back and tapped this other red candlestick, because this is not the other block. And price moved up. A blue candlestick again, bullish candlestick, to break this structure again. After breaking this structure, we saw that price came down and mitigated this other block again. Now price is now moving up again, and taking out buy side liquidity. After taking out this break of structure, now you see that this candlestick now, price has tapped this weekly order block. So this is where we are going to be expected to buy from. That was one of the main reasons why I had to take this trade before. I was having a confidence that it's going to buy. That says that it's coming in its retracement. So if we go to weekly, if we go to daily time frame now, you will see now in daily time frame now, you will see that after this break of structure, price came back and filled that weekly order block with this breakout block, and price moved, leaving a daily order block again, this red candlestick again after the break of this structure, and now price came back and filled this daily order block and moved again. Price moved, leave another daily order block before this break of structure, price pull back again and tap this daily order block and keep moving. So now the nearest order block that is unmitigated after this one is this red candlestick order block. If you're marking your daily order block, is this red candlestick. So now we're going to expect price to come and tap this daily order block and keep buying. So that was why I put my entry here last week to buy from it. But price took me as a break even. Now I've entered the trade again because we are going to, next week, USDJ is going to buy. See, I don't know if you are not taking this trade, take it now. On Monday, once market open, USDJ is going to buy next week. So now, why did I enter again? I entered from here because I was busy at work yesterday. It's because I did not meet this price early. I was at work. It was during my break time. That was when I saw that price has given this kind of leg and it's pushing up like that. So I just jumped into the buy. I kind of break my rule on this trade, but I shall know that it will definitely buy. I just jump into the continuation. Normally, I don't trade like this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to lie. So those of you that know me, you know, I don't trade like this normally. I trade like this. You see this first entry that I caught here. This is the way I trade. But since price took me out on break even, because I need to protect my capital, I need to be smart here because we don't know what will happen. So this double leg that I saw now move. And secondly, yen basket. Where is the yen basket? Yen basket is selling. So you guys are seeing yen basket is taking out the sell liquidity. So all this USD JPY, CAD JPY, GBP JPY, they are going to be buying. So you saw what yen basket is now. Tap this daily 4 hours order block, this 4 hours order block, and it dropped. You are seeing the double leg now. So who caught the first one from here now? Break even is going to stop them out. They continue. You see, that was what happened with USD JPY. So you see now price is not coming down. Price has taken out everybody else. So now the sell side is going to continue. And that side is going to be for USD JPY, CAD JPY, and GBP JPY. They are going to continue their buy side liquidity. So as yen basket is going to be selling next week, all those pairs they are going to be buying. In fact, let me show you guys CAD JPY. If you saw what CAD JPY did on Friday, because in all of these things you need correlation. You need correlation. If you don't know how to correlate these pairs, bro, you see the same thing. That's what they are doing. You see, price just came and tapped this forward to that block from here and bullish. You saw the impulsive move. maybe Canadian dollar yesterday, they have a very strong news. That was why this thing move very fast. So maybe next week, the dollar, like USD, they might have maybe a strong bias, a strong news or a good impactful news before we're going to see maybe an impulsive move on USD JPY price and GBP JPY. So far the yen is moving smoothly. All of these JPY correlated quote pairs, they are going to move. So if you see what CAD JPY did, CAD JPY moved impulsively, which is telling that okay, buy side liquidity, they're ready now to take charge. So now they are moving already. So next week now we're going to see GBP JPY also buying. In fact, GBP JPY is even buying itself. Sure, you guys are saying it's buying massively. So next week now we're going to see that USD JPY is going to buy with them just as the way the rest is buying. So next week now we're going to be expecting that price is just going to be taking out this buy side liquidity and keep going, pulling back, keep going, and all of that. So I'm on the trade already, so I took my entry here, and let's see how it's going to run. Let's just see. Let's see. We're active. So that's that, and that's that for USD JPY. Which other pairs are we are going to be talking about? For Euro GBP, in case you guys have any pair that you are trying to, that you are anticipating to want to take trade or anything, let me know in the comment section so we can discuss about the pair. So for Euro GBP, I call this trade on my VIP group. So we're on this already. We are swinging this trade. So once price gets to this area, we're going to keep buying. Let's go to daily time frame. So now don't forget that Euro GBP, this market is a bullish market structure. So after the sweep of this liquidity here, there's a gap in between here. This is our daily order block. So price, we're going to wait for price to tap here, tap us in and keep buying. Next week, we are going to be buying Euro GBP. Yes, next week, I think price is going to get to this area next week. Yes, price is going to get to this period next week. So let's see what will happen. We are going to be buying Euro GBP next week. And if you are buying Euro GBP, you are going to be selling GBP CHF. So, but on this move, we caught this move, so we're making money from this move. Currently now, we're on this trade. So, I think this trade, I took this trade on Monday, last week Monday. So we are still on the trade. So 1 week gone, we are still on the trade. So, but close to TP, at least this one, it has moved half of our TP. So now we have set breaking already. So this trade, we have already won this trade already. So now we're waiting for price to tap this area and we'll keep buying. This is the next thing that we're waiting for. So that's that, and that's that for that. Then GBP CHF, we need to be selling. I'm still on this trade currently. This was my POI. But first of all, I hit stop loss on this one here around this area before. But I know hit the stop loss, so I closed the trade. And so price not in my stop loss, don't have a risk, but at least I was able to save some money there because I've seen what they want to do already. So this is not the next area that I'm anticipating to sell this price of, because this market structure, if you go to a higher time frame, is a selling market structure. Some of you will think maybe price has changed character. This is not changed character for taking out buy side liquidity. There is no good order block here. This is not how price is going to change character, and you expect that price is going to pull back and you need to keep buying. According to what I know in market structure, there's no gap here. There's no good order block here. So this one is telling me that it's retracement. All of these sides that you are seeing are all trend line liquidities for buyers to take all those sellers out then before they keep selling. So now, because of price action, now that was why I had to be like, okay, what's dragging this price? Because I observed lately that if GBP CHF is buying, Euro GBP will be selling. If Euro GBP is selling, GBP CHF will be buying. I observed that thing lately, like a few months ago. So now, when we are going to be seeing that price is going to tap our area for this Euro GBP, price is going to tap here for buyers to come in. That's where we're going to see that price is going to tap this area for sellers to come in. So this, I was marking this area before because there was a gap there. Let's go to about 2 hours time frame. You see it. This was a very good unmitigated order block. Very sweet unmitigated. There's a gap here. In fact, this was where the gap ended from. This line that I marked here. But price has passed the line. So maybe we are going to see that price is going to drag everybody on top here. Price is going to drag everybody on top here. Maybe take everybody on top here like this. Even me, my stop loss is on top here. Take everybody and tap this 4 hours unmitigated order block. This order block here has not been mitigated. There's one sweet 4 hours order block here that has not been mitigated and leaving a gap here. So I'm expecting that price is going to move. I'm expecting that price is going to move. Price is going to move like this and take everybody and tap here before we're going to see a massive run. Then pull it back, then keep selling. So this is something that I'm seeing that will happen next week. Something like this is what I'm seeing that will happen next week in GBP CHF. Why? Because of Euro GBP. So I'm seeing that you see where my stop loss is. So price is going to take me out. But I will leave this trade for you to hit my stop loss. I will leave it. But once I see my confirmation of this impulsive move, taking out this SI liquidity impulsively, giving a good chain of character, that is when I will enter this trade again and swing this trade. And on this trade, if this trade hit my stop loss and it later say, I'll make my money from this trade times 3 or times 4. And I'll show you guys on the Telegram group. I will show you guys the proof. I'll show you guys the results. If this Euro GBP later hits, if this GBP CHF later hit my stop loss and later say, because this is where I was anticipating to buy from, but I later saw that there was a sweet forward that block here that has not been mitigated. So price has just be gathering, GBP CHF, this pair is a very wicked pair. Very wicked pair. You are seeing that the way price is gathering everybody, those sellers, retail sellers. Now price just came once to want to take everybody before it will move again. So once it hit my stop loss, I see my confirmation of good chain of character impulsively. I'll wait for the pullback and I'll take this trade. I'll take it 2 entry from here. I'll risk $100 to make $300 on this trade. So all of the losses I've gotten from GBP CHF, I'm going to make the money times how many back. So I'm not going to, I don't stress here. It's in this market, we're going to make this money back. So this is what I'm anticipating to happen for next week on GBP CHF. So, but it will definitely say, just put your mind. The Euro GBP, the same thing, we're going to be anticipating to buy from this area. Once price tap this area, they will keep on buying. So this is what we're anticipating for next week. So which pair do you guys want us to talk about? Which pair? Then for gold, let me just tell you guys about this gold. Those of you know already that we ate from this move last week. Sniper entry. My VIP students, we ate from it. Was very active. Look at my guy. Where have you been, bro? NZD okay. So we hit tipping on this one first. So now let me explain this gold first before we go to NZD. Now, after hitting tipping on this one, because I'm seeing that most of you are selling. I don't know why you guys are selling gold though. You need to be buying gold. I don't know why you guys are selling though. So me, I'm all I'm seeing in gold is buys. So now let me just figure out what happened. So last week, after ATTP, I was waiting for price to take out this buy side liquidity. I told you guys on the live stream last week that once price breaks this area, we're going to expect a retracement back. Then we're going to keep buying. Now I took another entry from here last week, and price took me out on break even. Let's go to 1 hour. So I took my entry from this area. This was my first entry around here. This candlestick. My first entry, this candlestick. So price was on profit. I was smiling. All of a sudden, I set my break even because I need to be smart. You need to protect your capital. You cannot be seeing that price is giving you money, and all of a sudden, not just when I mean money, like price is giving you a lot of money. All of a sudden, the price is not coming back to your PUI. Okay, you sell break even now. What kind of trade are you trading now? Do you want to leave it and say, okay, yeah, you are leaving it for you to hit stop loss? You sell break even, bros. I said break even. Price took me out, and in fact, I didn't even sell break even on this trade. I just remembered I did sell break even on this first move, and the main reason why I did not sell break even was because I was at work. I could remember last week. So price was on profit. All of a sudden, price came down because my stop was under here, and price was in profit again. So when I came back from my break, when I was at the office, I just looked at the setup. I was like, good, because he said, come here again, because they buy again, sure. I said, hey, thank God I still meet our professional, because to say I see him that yesterday like that I for say break even. I was like, okay, let's see, maybe the setup will still correct. On profit, all of a sudden price came back again. On profit, I was like, okay, maybe everywhere good. So I just said break even, and price just came down and took me out on break even around this area. So after price taking me out on break even, I was like, okay, since here did not hold, now this is not the catch on this trade. I'm seeing that even most people said they were still buying from here. Most traders, they don't really understand price action. Now, this is now where I'm not smart. I told myself that if this zone does not hold, if price does not tap here and keep buying from here, then the next zone that is going to hold is going to be this area. Not even all these places that people are seeing, because all of these places are trading liquidities. I told myself that according to market structure that I understand, that I know, if here that I took this trade from, because my confidence on this gold is very, very strong. If this area that I took this trade from did not hold, so far price has taken me out on break even, no problem. Now here be our next PUI around this area that we're saying. So if you guys saw now, I've done the analysis already. So I'm just explaining what's happening. I was like, here will be the next PUI for me to start buying gold again. If here it does not hold, here will hold. So I know that as last week down, as price was buying like this, people will be jumping in. I call B now. So people are seeing that price is coming. Now it will sweep all of you. It will sweep everybody. That's why I'm always telling most of you to always go to higher time frame. Go to daily time frame. Daily time frame will show you what you need to see. Are you people seeing daily time frame? Are you seeing something here? Are you people seeing what I'm seeing? Are you people seeing what I'm seeing in daily time frame? So it is very, very obvious and clear. Price was gathering all of these late buyers, and now it's going to sweep all of them. Me, I was smart because I took entry from here. This other block was kind of valid. Price reacted from there. Now it took me out of break even. No problem. Here will be my next PUI. So we're going to expect price to rally down to this area before I'm going to keep buying. That is for good. So if you're not seeing this setup, I'm giving you guys now. I will send this trade to the group chat, both on my VIP and the normal group, for you guys to take this trade. All of us are going to make from this trade. So let's be active and put this in mind that this is the area that we're going to be expecting to buy from on. Good. So let's go to NZD-USD. I've talked about NZD-USD before. I've talked about NZD-USD before. You missed it too. You missed the life. Let's go. Let's go. So this is what I'm anticipating for NZD-USD. This is what I am anticipating. There's nothing here for me to explain. Are you seeing? This is what I am anticipating. Okay. Just check. You check it later. So this is what I'm anticipating for NZD-USD. So we're expecting to pull back to this area before we're going to keep buying. All of those USD quotes pairs, I told you guys last week now, they've all changed market structure. So now they are all bullish. So now we need to be looking for buys. We don't need to start selling all of those pairs again. Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, and NZD USD, all of them buys. So analyze all of them, pick the best setup inside. For me now, I've analyzed the 4 of them, but the best one I'm seeing to pick now is only Euro USD. Euro USD is the one that is giving me a very good, clear structure. Euro USD and GBP USD, yes. Then for AUD USD and NZD USD, I'll be looking at them. I might not trade them. But for Euro USD and, okay, let me just quickly glance through it for those of you that missed. You will not come early. Let me quickly glance through it. So you should just see. So this is what we're going to be anticipating. We're going to expect price. So you guys are going to watch the live share. But let me just quickly just say So now price is retracing correctively. So now this is our first POI. Because we're going to be expecting maybe something like tapping here, going up all of a sudden, then sell it to this area before we're going to keep buying for the longer run. So all of these lows are trending liquidity. All of these lows that we're seeing are trending liquidity. All of these lows that we're seeing are trending liquidity. So we're going to expect price to sweep everybody and move. But for the shorter run, next week I'm going to be buying from here. Tap here and moving up, maybe to hit 103, then before price is going to sell off. As it's coming correctly like this now, price is not going to, I'm not sure if price is going to keep falling, and come like this. Price might get to this area, react from here. You see, like just the way we are seeing gold now. Price might get to this area, react from here. If it's on profits, if I observe the price action, I will say break even. Once price takes me out to break even, here will be our next POI for we to take the buys. So Euro USD is just the one giving me a very good clear setup to trade there. But other pairs, we're just observing. So which ended up so which pair again do we want to talk about? What pair do we want to talk about? What pair? This is how we're always doing it right here. You know, right here. So this is how it is. So next week, let's see what we are gonna do. What pair now? What pair do we have to talk about now? Let me try and search for my own pair that I have. AUDCHF and let's talk about AUDCHF. Those of you that remember that pair. I told you guys on my last video, I think the semi-last video on my channel. Yes, before the, if I can remember, before the monthly reviews. I think the last video that I posted before the monthly reviews, I said that I've talked about Euro GBP. I said that on that video that everybody here will hit stop loss. All of you selling from here. Oh God, oh. Aha. Show people are seeing now. That I was posting this yesterday. That guy was correcting me. I was looking at most of you correcting me. You're correcting my trade. I post a trade on a group chat. You are correcting my trade. Some of you don't have respect. I'm posting a POI. The best thing that you do, you will ask me. I'm your mentor. I'm your mentor. I have been in this game years than most of you. If I post any setup, the best thing you will do is that you will ask me, boss, even if you have your own POI, you will ask me, boss, why did you mark this POI? Why not this POI? Then I will break it down, I will explain. There's something I'm seeing there. I'm always telling you guys that Forex is a psychology game. But most of you are not, people don't want to understand. I've seen this thing already before. You see that zone that I mark, if it does not hold, it don't build law. People are marking liquidity, that's none of your business. I told you guys that everybody here will hit stop loss. All of you selling for me, everybody will hit stop loss. Now, how it could be? So now, AUDCHF, let me tell you now what I'm seeing now. I marked it already. See it. I don't want to explain it here again. See it for yourself. I've marked it already. This is what we're going to be anticipating. Everybody here like this, so they'll collect and not worry now. Middle shop now. I believe some of you have eaten your stop loss already. It's the opposite of Euro USD. I'm not sure. The one I noticed from Euro AUD is GBP AUD. GBP AUD and Euro AUD, they move the same way. Okay, the opposite. Are you sure? Let me check. You have a point, oh. You have a point. Sure, not be the same thing, so. And the same thing, though. I've seen this area already. So everybody here now, they will collect stop loss. You are a smart trader. You see why You see why this boy? Who is this guy? Okay, you're a smart boy. I've never noticed this thing before. I've not noticed you. I'm just trading them according to market structure. There was a good break of structure from here. Now here now turns liquidity. This is weekly time frame. So now everybody now you see that price is going to drag everybody just as the way it's dragging everybody now in AUDCHF. To tap here, before we're going to be expecting maybe this kind of move again. AUDCHF. Look at AUDCHF. Even this area itself is even to be suspected. The reason why I'm marking this area is because there's an inducement here. According to there's something I'm seeing now. Oh boy, there's something I'm seeing. Oh, you see, this area is not mitigated. Oh, this is what we call analysis. We'll look at it. We'll spot some areas that most traders are not seeing like that. this boy, you don't know before that weekly time frame. He go tell them, he go tell. We are just projecting what we are going to be expecting in the future. What we are doing here is future matter now. He go tell now. For now, we need to be buying. But let's know where price is going to mitigate later, and before we be anticipating to want to say again. Hey, Papa, this one go tell. But this is just what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. So now, for now, we need to be buying. But I'm not seeing why I'm not buying all of these pairs now, and why I'm not still selling. Okay, now let's analyze the buy. For the longer run, we are going to be selling from here. Something like this is what I'm seeing. But now, let's analyze what we are going to be trading now for this as a retail trader. I'm not seeing any good area to start buying from here. I need to see. Do you know what I needed to see on this price? I want to see price has not really restructured this bullish move. I want to see something like this. Like this first. I don't know if you guys understand. I want to see something like this first before I will start buying all of these pairs. This AUDCHF, I will start buying them. I don't know if you understand. I want to see something like this first. Giving me a good clarity of, okay, price has pulled back to take out a break of structure. Now, after break of structure, what do you have to expect? Pull back again, they continue and all of that. Do you get? This is, I just need to see this thing first. Then I will start trading from here. I need to see something like this first. Because now I cannot mark any good other block from here. I start saying I want to buy. I'm wasting my time. I'm not seeing any good area here to start buying from. See now, all of this is a noise now. All of this is a noise. There's no good other block here. Not even here. Not even here currently safe. I'm not seeing any good. No. Price should do his thing first and move again and take out another buy side liquidity. Then for we're not going to have a clear clarity on what to start doing. But for now, I'm looking at this. For now, I'm not trading all of this AUDCHF and all those CHF pairs. I'm not trading them. Price needs to do his thing first before I start trading. Let's go to that Euro AUD that my friend was talking about just now. Okay, see, this one is really, really clear. This one is clear now to start trading. It says this one now, price has taken out this place now. Now. Yes, now. That's noise now. Thank you. God bless you. You're thinking just the way I'm thinking. You're a smart trader. You guys are thinking just the way I'm thinking here. Does not create that structure. So there's nothing to start buying and start selling from there. Just leave it. There are other market to trade. Leave this one for now. But for Euro AUD now is giving a good area to start selling from. This is a very sweet order block. This is daily order block now. I've seen good daily order block. That price is not mitigated. But now, let me go to 4 hours first. Let me see something again. Okay, no, 4 hours is too far. We are going to use daily order block. Now, this is the daily order block I've seen. It's fresh, unmitigated. Liquidity is sitting on top of it. Under it, I mean. Are you seeing? Look at the liquidity sitting on top under it. So now there's a break of structure. You see now everything is not confirmed there. You guys are seeing this one now. We have break of structure, we have liquidity, we have good daily order block. This one now we can sell this one, but not AUDCHF. AUDCHF is rubbish. I cannot mark here as the daily order block and say, okay, yeah, there's a break of structure from here, and let me mark here to start buying from here. I don't trust this one. I prefer to trade this Euro AUDC than that buy. So this is what we're going to be anticipating for Euro AUD. So for now, it's just going to be taking out the CSI liquidity. We're just going to be selling. Go till for price reach there. If you reach next year March, next year March or April, for price will reach this area. If you never pass safe, for price will get to this area. Maybe next year March or April. That's if price moves fastly. Price see the catwalk, no lele. So that's that and that's that for that. So which another pair now? Which pair? You guys are making this life interesting. I love that. I love the way you guys are catching up. You guys are following. I love that. We're going to make money on this space. We're going to make money. USDJPY. All of you start buying USDJPY. Because as that pair take me out on breakable, where is it? I've talked about it just now. But I've seen that most of you missed this life early just now. So let me just quickly brace on it. Next week, we are going to be eating the bull side. C2. Now, if you look at it now, this daily candlestick now, you are seeing that he wants to give maybe an engulfing. Once he close this one now, engulfing don't come. But even outside the engulfing, go to 4 hours time frame. I seen this was my first entry. Price took me out on breakable before, and now he's giving out this double leg. It's boom. I'm seeing that most of you are trading USDJPY. This says is very, very corrective. And if you look at the structure, it's a bullish trend. It's a bullish trend. Go and look at Yen Basket. Yen Basket is their Oga Patapata. If that one is doing anything, all of these JPY quote pairs are going to be doing the opposite. So you are seeing that's pullback, did the same thing, tap of the 4 hours block, come again, and now it's selling off to take out this place. And that's how to keep selling and keep going. So as this one is selling, those JPY quote pairs are going to be buying. Look at KJPY. Like KJPY now as Tulemu. Look at KJPY. Are you seeing? Yeah, are you perceiving? It's moving. So this one have started its run already. So as this one is moving, GBPJPY now is still moving. So look at the way this one is moving. Very trendy, sweet market. So it's only USDJPY remaining. USDJPY now will move next week now. Next week now we're going to expect USDJPY now to move. Look at it now, trend and liquidity, better sweep. So we're going to move with them. And meanwhile, it's the trend. So let's take this trade. I broke my run on this trade because I'm not supposed to enter here. I really wanted to catch this, I would have caught it here. But I was at work yesterday, so I didn't really see what happened here. It was in my break time. That was when I saw that more. Price already share. I just jump at the pair like that. This is the scenario. This is the scenario. No scenario pass like that. I've explained it before. Just you will watch the live again later. You saw what I explained here. It's buying. Price took me out first of all on break even. Now I went again. It's just the best way to make money from this pair because in most cases, you need to be stubborn, especially when buy stop. Okay, yeah, buy stop will be good. Buy stop will be okay. Either buy stop or market execution, anyone. Either buy stop or market execution. Like for me now, I did market execution. So that's given the leg already. Look at this triple leg. So we're going to be buying. So guys, it is what it is. You know what time it is. One thing let me mark this liquidity first before I say what I want to say. Price swap liquidity. So for those of you that will be thinking that price does not swap liquidity, price swap liquidity, don't come and be marking liquidity that is none of your business. Mark liquidity that is your business. Everything that you're doing here is liquidity. Mark the one that is your business at the moment and trade with them. Don't go and be marking unnecessary liquidity. I think God will beg you. So guys, you know what time it is? You not get very touch for Saturday Bella guys. They hot, they born, and they play the show. So guys, we always keep doing it. Back to back. Lately now, back is TP. If we have to use stop loss, it's just we know how to get out from the nonsense trade. But the profit is more. So why is like that is because we understand price action, we understand market structure, and we know how to apply risk management. That is why we are seeing improvement. So if you have really been following me and you are really learning a lot, by now you must have been seeing changes in your trading life. If you are really following what I'm teaching you, you must have been seeing changes. Maybe I know most of you might be seeing that, okay, maybe now the way you hit stop loss now, it has now reduced. That's if you are following what I'm doing edge to edge, back to back, not listening to me and be doing your own thing. No. If you are following what I'm doing, the way I'm doing it, you are following it, you will not be hitting stop loss like that. Recently, I'm telling you. So you will know how to get out from a stupid trade. You will know where to sell break even. You will know where to enter again. You will just know where to do all of these things. In Forex, there's what we call trade management, money management, risk management. Yes, boss, a lot of positive change in my trading now, I think. Good. I love that. Now you think like a smart trader. Yes, that is it. I love that. And I believe it's not only you. Many of them, yeah, the same thing. So we need to learn to think the way they think in order for we to trade and make money from this market, because I'm seeing that recently somebody is commenting on the last video that I posted. Have you guys watched my short that I showed you guys how I passed my profile account? I just show you guys the trend of consistency. There's one guy I saw the comment this morning. He was saying better leave for a forest is scam, better give up. Name it this, name it that. You prefer to build on real China products than we gambling. I was saying a lot of things there. I had to tell him, I was like, oh boy, you're not putting in the work. This thing that is paying my bills. This thing that is paying my bills. This thing that I'm eating from. You're not putting in the work. Just the fact that it did not favor you does not mean that it will not favor others. So keep quiet. If you want to focus on your China, go and be busy on China and leave other people. Forex is not a scam. There's a lot of money here. For the past 2 months now, I know how much I don't make from Forex. Not everything I will show now. So put in the work. You need to put in the work. You need to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to see results. Put in the work. You need to find joy. You need to love it. If you don't love what you are doing, you will not see results. You don't like Forex. That's why you are thinking maybe it's gambling. You don't like Forex. You don't want to put in the work. You just enter Forex in the name of you want to make money. That is why. You think we are doing sporty bets here? No. So come in with the mindset of building. You see that mindset of, thank you for my impact in my training life. I appreciate you, brother. We are here together. That's the best I can do for you guys. So that's just the best I can do to impact you guys. I cannot have all this knowledge in Forex and I'll keep it to myself. Be making the money just like I'm not. It doesn't make any sense. I will teach people who are ready to learn. People who are serious. That's my main focus. I don't need your money. Though if you want to still send the money, yes, account is active, but I don't. That is the last thing that I think of. The first thing that I think of is your seriousness. How do I know that you're serious? Is when you are studying, you are showing me charts. Boss, look at this chart, look at this place. So this is what I'm seeing. Oh, what are you thinking? Then I will explain to you that, okay, CCC what? I will do my analysis and send it to you. We need to, every day, we need to learn. Life has taught me a lot. We need to learn. Let's help ourselves. So guys, I love you guys so much. Let's know what we are doing. Let's put our mind to what we are doing. Always keep doing, always keep showing up. If you watch that video now, that short video now, you see that what happened there is consistency. Always keep showing up. The same thing, the same strategy, the same risk management. Everything was the same. But at the end of everything, we later hit target. Keep showing up. Always keep doing, regardless. Success is for those who are doing, not those who know how to do it. According to Gege, you need to always keep doing. Even if you are doing the wrong thing, a day is coming. You mistakenly do the right thing. Just keep showing up, regardless. Keep showing up, brother. Not everybody want you for this place, oh. Not everybody will deceive you and be telling you anything. No, keep showing up, brother. Just keep doing. Keep doing. A day is coming. You will see change. So that's just the best thing. You already know what time it is, guys. I love you guys so much. I think this will be the end of the life. So let's keep staying active. If you've not been in the Telegram group, I don't know what you're waiting for. Join the Telegram. So let's see how many trades we can catch this week. Let's see how we can make money this coming week. Let's be active. And you know what time it is. Stay blessed. Stay focused. Always keep doing. Have a good risk management. Understand price action. Understand market structure. Don't repeat your mistakes. Don't repeat your mistakes. I will say this one again. Don't repeat your mistakes. You see the last thing that you did before that makes you to hit stop loss. Don't repeat it again. Learn from it. And I bet you are going to see that trading is going to change your life. So guys, I love you guys so much. See you guys at the top. Peace out, man. I love you guys so much, man. Peace out.